Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my no foundation routine look, get up, what I do on a regular basis. I work in an office now. I work for a theater company, but I work mostly in the office and sometimes in the theater itself, so it doesn't really feel like a foundation place for me, but I still want to wear a little bit of makeup. So this is the routine I've been doing for the past 2 months, and also during finals week in school. If I didn't even want to put concealer on, which I don't, this is what I will do. So I'm just going to sit through with you guys. I do have to go to work in an hour, so this is going to be how quick I do it. I'm even going to try to do brows on camera. I know, I said that. So because my face is so dry, I just washed it. Let's get into it so that I can get some more hydration back into my face. Okay, so I start out with skincare, obviously, because skincare is the most important thing ever of all time, all the time. I have been loving this. This is from Fresh. This is brand new. I got a little sample of this before, so I bought the whole thing. This is the Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. I have very dry skin. I don't know how many more times I can say that. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this on my hands and press it into my face. And I feel like I need to start with a toner that really hydrates. This one also smells incredible, and it has helped clear up any hormonal acne I have over here. I typically, oh god, I used to get so much on my chin, and only my chin, but ever since I started using this, I get like 1 pimple a month, which is why I will keep repurchasing this. And I don't know, the smell just makes me ready for the day. Also, I just feel so much better already. Like, my face doesn't feel like, how do I explain how dry it just feels dry. I don't know. And then I'm just gonna kind of let that get into my skin and sink in, and I'm gonna go in with my next product, which is from Mario Badescu. This is the facial spray. Right now I'm using the one with aloe, herbs, and rose water because rose and rose, but also I've been really liking the one with cucumber and aloe, the one in the green bottle, and also they have a new one with blood orange, I think it's called, which smells fantastic. Honestly, any of these sprays are really good. I just don't like the lavender one because lavender sometimes irritates my nose. So I'm just gonna go in and spray probably a little too much of this on my face. I don't know, there's also something about waking up and like spraying this on your face. You're like, you know what? It's a good day. I feel refreshed whenever I use this. It feels so nice. Also, I'm very excited. I'm gonna end up doing a lot more videos when I can. I just have the morning off because the show that I've been working on opens tomorrow and it's previews tonight, and I'm working on both of them. So pumped. The show looks really good. I think when I see it all together with lights and sound and tech and costumes and props and all that, it's gonna be like mind-blowing. I love the script so much and the playwright's coming, so hopefully I'll get to meet her. I don't know. I feel like there's not a lot of female playwrights, not a lot of female directors, not a lot of female anything in the business. In any business, really. They don't give us quite enough voice, but she is amazing, and I just really want to like meet her and be like, you are my inspiration. So then I go in with another product I'm using the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. I got this in a BoxyCharm, BoxyLuxe, maybe even a year ago, but I'm close to using it. Like, I hit pan, but there's still so much product in here because you don't need a lot. So I'm just taking a little bit of this and kind of dabbing it over my face, and then I'm gonna just moisturize, because nothing is worse than going through the day at the office and feeling tight, like feeling your face is too tight. No. It's not what we're doing. My face looks so much more glowy and dewy than when we started, and that makes me so happy. I hate flat faces. Maybe it's because I have dry skin that I hate when my face looks dry, or when I feel dry. Like, I'd rather have no makeup and feel hydrated than have makeup and feel dry, you know? Okay, and why not add some more glow to the face? I have been loving, and I've used quite a lot of this. This is from Wander Beauty. This is the Glow Ahead Face Oil. The Illuminating Face Oil, my bad. And this is perfect. I don't really use it as a primer. I use it pretty much before a primer in makeup or before I put on a powder here. You only need 3 drops of this stuff. I got it in a BoxyCharm, and like, honestly, life-changing. But I put 3 drops, and then I'm just going to massage it into the skin. It does have like micro shimmers in it, which is so nice. It smells incredible. And it just gives like an extra boost of hydration and illumination. It feels so luxe on the skin. Like I love this product so much. And I'm just a dewy queen now. I think it's like $42 though. So I have to really debate if I'm going to repurchase it when I run out, because I've been using it every single day since I got it in my BoxyCharm last month. BoxyCharm is introducing me to all these great brands, but I don't have the wallet to repurchase all of these things. Another product that came from BoxyCharm is from Becca. This is the Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. Now I'm going to make sure this all dries down into my skin before I go in with this powder, but because I'm so glowy and so dewy, I know I will get more glowy throughout the day as my natural oils peek through. Even though I'm dry, I do get some oils. So I decided that I was going to use a little bit of powder, but this powder is great because it's hydrating. It doesn't make my face feel tight or flat. I think it's really the perfect, I hate opening this though. Ooh. It really is the perfect powder for us dry girls, and it feels cooling on the face, which is again like, it's just nice to wake up, mist your face, put some oil on, feel all glowy and beautiful and luxe, and then just set it down with some like cooling, hydrating. It's really good. I'm also using this brush from Wet n Wild, so pretty. So I'm just taking a little bit of that, and I stress a little bit of powder. I'm just gonna put some on my chin here. Pretty much anywhere I touch my face throughout the day. A little bit on my forehead because it is, even here, still super reflective. Just to tone it down a little bit. I still want the dew. And then of course, right underneath on my cheeks and atop my nose. And see, it just like tones it down a little bit. It feels really, really nice, and it doesn't make my face feel weird throughout the day. I don't know. I also do like to take a little bit of this powder and just run it over my brows because they have so much moisturizer and oil in them that I want to make sure that they're ready for a brow pencil. And so I did mention brows, and since it's one of the only things I do, I'm going to do my brows on camera. It's going to be a struggle. I'm just going to tell you right now. I'm zooming in really far, and also I like lean down, so hopefully this stays in frame. Brows are some of the hardest things for me to do on camera. I don't know why, but I am using my Anastasia Brow Wiz. This is in the shade Soft Brown. My favorite, my go-to. I just love it so much. I go back and forth between this and one from The Balm, but there's something about this pencil that when I go back to use it, I'm like, why did I ever stop using you? And I have been growing out my brows for the last 3 months. Makeup by Treens has the most beautiful brows ever in existence, and I kind of like commented when I was like, how do I get your brows? And she was like, grow them out. So I am. So I'm just gonna like fast forward this because I know I cannot talk and do brows at the same time, but please enjoy however my brows turn out today. This brow is always easier for me to do because it has a lot more hair. This one's my problem brow. Do you ever have those brows like, my hair grows like all the way up in here and they grow at weird angles? I hate it, but sisters, not twins. I did my brows on camera. Maybe I'll even speed this up and make it like a little Instagram tutorial. Now for brow gel, pretty much the only brow gel I ever use is from ColourPop. This is the Brow Boss Brow Gel. It is $6 and I use the shade Clear because I feel like since I have nice, decently full brows, I don't need extra. I just find that nothing sticks my brows the way this does, and I just brush them up. And then I kind of just run it over the top. That is how I do my brows. This side is a little more difficult as always. Am I zoomed in? Yeah. As always, because I do have like less brow hairs in certain places and these at the top are really long, but I don't like to cut mine. Like, you know how people would trim them? I don't like to do that. Brows. Okay. And my brows look like they're encapsulating my whole face because I have no makeup on right now. But honestly, in person, they're really not that terrifying or scary. Then we move on to the eyes because that's the last thing I do. I'm using this Essence nude eyeliner. I've had it for probably 2 years. It may be expired, but honestly, it hasn't been giving me any reactions. And I just stick this in the waterline. How do people put stuff in the waterline without making a face? I like need to know. Fuck, I can't do all three at the same time. Just because I feel like I'm so much more awake with nude liner, and I need to at least have the appearance that I'm awake, because I full well know I'm not. Okay, and then we're gonna move on to mascara, and this little thing I use, this is from Thrive Cosmetics. This is the Brilliant Eye Brightener, and I think there's only one. No, I have the shade Stella. I just stick this on the inner corner of my eyes. I feel like it's a very natural, like it's not too crazy of an eye brightener. And then I'll just kind of blend it in. Doesn't make it look so much, but it's just a little something to pull the eyes and not focus on the bags that I have under here that I'm not touching because I don't have time. I just don't have time. Then for mascara, I've been moving between the Tarte Big Ego mascara, which is what I'm using today, and the Flower Beauty Warrior Princess mascara. They both give me similar effects. This one I feel like is just a little bit more separating than the Flower Beauty one because the bristles are so much longer. So I have been gravitating toward this. And honestly, because I powdered underneath my eyes, this doesn't smudge throughout the day. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see the application process. I just feel so much more put together with mascara on. And I do 2 coats of this. This is just 1 coat, but I let this dry and then it builds on itself really, really nicely. So that is with 1 coat of mascara. I feel like, oh, this is still so wet. I feel like mascara just changes the whole look. Let me just scrape off some of the mascara I've gotten in places. All right, I'm gonna put on a 2nd coat now. I drop everything. I don't feel like I'm a clumsy person, but I drop everything. And then we'll just, because I feel like, okay, these lashes are definitely more separated, but these are lengthier. So I feel like the 2nd coat will just, oh, there we go. So much more definition to the lashes. Perfect. I got mascara. I feel complete with mascara. Of course, I got mascara all over my face because, I just can't. And now for the last thing is highlight. So we're going to be using this from ColourPop. Again, I've had this for so long, but it is my favorite everyday highlight. This is Lunch Money, and I have hit pan on this. This is all sheen. There's no little glitters in it, so it just reflects off the face so beautifully. It almost looks like you're sweaty, which is, if you haven't figured out that's the look I'm going for, have you been watching the same tutorial? Like, look at that. It just looks like a more intense natural highlight that I have. It's so beautiful and it fits my skin tone perfectly. I'm very fair and this makes it just look beautiful. And I do like to pull this up into the brow bone a little bit just so it all melds together when you turn the face. And then I do put a little bit on my nose because I can't be tamed. And a little bit on my cupid's bow. And that's the finished look. Sometimes I do use the Urban Decay Lip Chemistry. I like the shade Heavy. When I get closer to work, I'll put that on because it's almost like a stain, but it's strange because it like fits with the pH balance of your lips, so it goes on kind of sheer and clear, but then it just makes the perfect stain on your lips. I do find, however, that sometimes that like dries throughout the day. Like at first it's really moisturizing and nourishing, so I will wait until I get closer to the office to do that. But this is the look I wear to the office, and all around the day. The brows look way less harsh now. I was really nervous for a moment. But this is what I've been doing. I feel so fresh and just like vibrant, and I didn't need foundation to feel confident in my skin. I just need a little bit of highlight, a little bit of mascara, a little bit of brows, and I'm ready for a day at the office. So I'm sorry if this video is super weird and not helpful at all or whatever, but I really just feel like since I do this so often, and people say my skin looks really good, that I would just show you what I did in the morning. So yeah, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to. I will have a cool video up eventually soon. And yeah, thank you for sticking with me. Bye-bye.